Hi, my love tribe. Welcome home. In this video, I want to share with you about my point of view about hurt people. The above quote is not right for all, but many hurt people are the truth and happen in our daily lives. If we observe the lives around us, the relationships around us, and the behavior of those around us, and compare to the past, you may see the changes. Some are positive and some are negative. In my country, recently have scam scandals which were raised from a rich woman. She saw a master healer who was called a god of medicine, a scam, and cheating charity money from her and her spouse. I don't intend to discuss about this case is true or not. This should be clarified and investigated by the police. After this case, she was live streamed on YouTube many times and began denouncing a well-known artist that he kept the charity money in the bank account without sending to the flood victim for about 6 months. The charity money was sent from the artist's fans. The artist kept silent until his charity account was revealed from social media to show that the money was still kept in the bank account. Then the artist explained his late disbursement for many unexpected reasons, such as the stroke death of his co-star, and he took care of the funeral. Everybody knows this. Second was the death of his aunt. Third was his cancer treatment during that period of time. He was in the hospital. And fourth was about the COVID caused difficulties in transport. At the time I prepared this talking, I read news about this case was that the artist finished disbursement the total amount in charity account to other charity organizations of flooded places instead of going to charity by himself. I do not discuss about this case right or wrong as well. After denouncing this well-known artist, the rich woman continues back talking about some other artists and challenging reveal the evil secret of the artist. She is very rich, power of money. Her talking impacted lots of people, especially the youth. She used series of statements making trend in the youth and attract lots of fans. Many of her fans believed in her totally and began fighting on social media against those artists. Besides, from a shared video in a talk with nuns, she mentioned she didn't know why her family members or relatives didn't love her, even though she was pretty and rich. She also said that she could do charity lots of money, but for her it was need to be in doing
unscrupulous
No matter how the nun explained, she kept her opinion and many times stated that she was pretty and rich. I summarized the stories that I read or listened or watched. They are not all the information on the internet because I have no interest anymore on these kinds of news. There are so many negative energy when too much people fighting not really with improvement spiritual. We can see a picture of denying the whole dedication of others just because of an error without caring the reason, right or wrong. A picture of using money to manipulate the honor and career of others. A picture of humanity's ruthless and the fleeting of fame. Many people admire the rich woman because she brought the truth of the scams to light. Fight with the well-known ones liked by many people. And how about me? So sorry, I have no idea of admiring her even though she's super rich and material successful in Vietnam. And she, with her spouse, did lots of charity as what she said. I may admire her if I was myself about more than 10 years ago. As what I've just told you, she was rich and pretty, and she didn't know why her relatives or family members didn't love her. She didn't mention in details, And she said that do business unscrupulously was her choice. Do you feel the conflict? In her question, we feel she wanted to be loved by others. In her choice of action and her behavior towards other people in stories above, she chose to be rich without caring her action may hurt or destroy others' career, honor, and success. She also shared that her current husband loves her very much. It seems that she has love as well from her spouse. It may be right. I have no judgment on this. Through what she said, I feel she was hurt when not being loved by her close family relationship. She was keen on that. She was rich and pretty and did lots of charity is for receiving love from others to prove that she was worth to be loved. That's why I feel till the time I prepared this video. When she was admired by suing the master healer, a scam, she may feel she was a hero. She may begin love this new role and continue by denouncing other well-known people as well as spoke out trending statement for getting more fans. The real picture in me about this case is she is on her way hurt people and hurt herself much more seriously. I didn't say that she should not reveal the truth of the scam. What I mean is that she was overdid. In my opinion, the investigation should be the work of police. She can do better affection instead of pointing out the mistakes of specific person in social media or communities which may destroy others' life, career, and honor. The youth may imitate her behavior and suppose that it's a hero action, but it's not. We should provide evidence to sue a grant, but we should not destroy others by a mistake. A peace social is come from love. It's not come from pushing others to the edge. And the problem is many young people do not care what is right or wrong. They like to show off and might imitate these kind of actions towards the weak person without consider the consequences. Therefore, she hurt the people she attacked on social media. She hurt the people who have similar mistakes. She hurt the people who follow her action without consideration the consequences. And she hurt herself as well by responsible for all negative affection to relevant people and social behavior. I don't know whether you're aware that recently years the law of karma has run very fast. That's why we can easily recognize the cause and the effects of an action or events. I am a normal person. I do mistakes as well. I tell you, I recognize when I did a mistake, and only 3 or 5 days later, or even only 1 day, I got the consequence of that mistake. The karma law has taught me a lot to understand life. The more I understand, the less blaming and reaction I am. Because those karma has taught me that I have no right to judge other people's life. If I emotionally judge others or cause affection on others through my judgment, then I will suffer judge situation to experience like the mirror. You know, you have no right to criticize others when you have the same mistake. When we do something make people feel bad, depressed, then we will suffer the situation to experience of those feelings. But normally people do not recognize it. When they suffer the consequences, they only blame on others, but never rejudge themselves. That's why people may cause much more suffering and mistakes. Besides, in this case, the woman said her family members didn't love her, but that's what she feels, right? Is it the truth? Many people define love in many ways, in many point of views. Maybe her and her family members have different definitions about love. In daily life, lots of people suppose that love is someone desiring all wants of a person. As a mature person, do you agree with it? A person's success in material aspect or has high status doesn't mean he or she is mature in emotional or spiritual aspect. Moreover, many people's success in material aspect or have high status power have extreme ego tendency. They like to control everything or even manipulate others' lives because they suppose that their thoughts are right because they are successful. They may identify material success and high power with real wisdom. So this kind of people may never care about the true expectation of others. Is that true love? In our normal life, someone tries to give support but never care whether the receiver really wants it or not. Even these people ask the receiver obey their requirements. Otherwise, they will judge the receiver as being ungrateful. They force others to be indebted to them. Have you ever seen this kind of person? Yeah, they want to use this reason to control others or achieve their certain goal. They give help for a purpose, not from love. Life is complicated, huh? If you have sharp intuition, you will aware the abnormality. How to sharpen your intuition? Take time for yourself. Understand yourself thoroughly, both the good side and the bad sides. When you understand, aware your true self, you may see the truth in relationship that you involve. Feel with your heart. Put yourself in the situation with different perspectives. You will have wider overview and might approach the essence of truth. And how to heal hurt people and stop the karma. Stay peace, finding the source of the hurt inside you, not from outside. Ask why you are hurt. Ask why you are hurt. When you have the answer, ask what you learn from this suffering. Do you recognize the karma in your react to the same situation? Do you react like the past when you aware of the karma and the lesson of the situation? What positive aspect that the lesson from the hurt bring to you? Can you forgive the past situation, at least for yourself get out of the karma cycle? Of course, a very important for healing hurt people is staying positive. In thinking, talking, and action. Aware the karma of your thought, talk, and action will prevent you from hurting people. Okay, I hope this sharing is useful for you to achieve a happier life. Thank you for watching. If you like my sharing, please subscribe and click the notification button for my next video. Love you all. Bye bye.